welcome, like and subscribe this channel. If you support Biafra, hashtag we move.
Good evening. Welcome to the program, to this live broadcast. We are working live and direct on an and direct on other social media platforms. We may even be live on Twitter. I need to check if we are live on Twitter. I'm not sure. Check live on Twitter. Live on Twitter. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to this broadcast, 23rd day of September 2021. And as you are watching me, I am watching myself for app. You know, it is a very good gadget. I'm watching from the app as well. Our app is working. Remember, I'm going to post the link. Once we get to 2,000 subscribers on that Telegram channel, once you get to 2,000, I will post the app link, you download it, and you test it. The app is working perfectly well with me, and I have been enjoying it, and the program is coming from here. Right. Okay. Today, I have come to following. I have come to advocate a continuation of the weekly sit at home. I have come to continue to encourage you, Biafrans, to continue to sit at home on these Mondays. And like I have always said, another one day should be added to it so that we tie the knot. Why I am advocating for this sit at home is to make sure we put the necessary pressure on the government and the leaders of the Southeast. Very, very important. We need to continue. You see, let me tell you, this sit at home is not working. Talk. If this sit at home is not working, we never talk. See them worried. You see, I want to tell you something. The leaders, they never cared. No, they never. If you doubt me, I'm going to show you something now. The leaders in Biafra land don't care. Anytime you see them coming to tell you, we need to stop the sit at home. Know that you get them. How do we stop it? We must not stop it. We said it is cash and carry. Cash and carry. Cash and carry. You have been selling in credit. Be selling in credit. Every year you sell in credit. Every time something happens, you sell in credit. When you protest, they kill you. When you don't protest, they kill you. Every time is credit. Now, they cannot kill you again. Kill you. You know what they want to do? They are using certain people against the whole thing. And we must resist it. Resist it. This time around, they are not coming to threaten you with AK-47. No. With money and promise. And that is credit. We can't sell in credit. Our demand, you see, must learn to stand on our ground. It is very important. Learn to stand on our ground. Anytime when we continue to confirm your language, enabling dictation, not now. I don't want to microphone to do that. So we must learn to stand our ground. It's very important in life. Anything you do in this life, if you are somebody that are being pushed around, that anything you do, they push you around and they agree, you can never make headway. You can never make progress in life. Okay? You will become like a Malu. Any place they push you, you go. So when we stand on our ground, first of all, what is the reason why we are sitting at home? What did we say before we sit at home? Have you all forgotten? Why do we sit at home in the first place? The reason why we sit at home, I believe you understand. The reason why you sit at home was because MAZI was kidnapped, and since he was kidnapped, you didn't see him, right? You didn't see him. You have not seen MAZI. Have you seen him? You didn't see him. We understand that our lawyers are seeing him. Yes, we agree. But we have not seen him. From that, he was tortured. From that, he was tortured. He's being treated like the world most wanted criminal. Not a criminal. Okay? Even the American most wanted man, Osama bin Laden, have never been treated this way. So, and that was the reason why you say no. How can we be in this same country, Nnamdi Kanu, to Kenya, to kidnap him, torture him for 8 days, brought him to Nigeria, while criminals, while terrorists like Gumi and Co. are, gallivanting, conducting a press conference, issuing threats to other Christians, issuing threats to other Nigerians, and all. And nothing is happening to them. So you were angry. Okay, for that reason, you will continue to sit at home. And our leader gave order. Our leader gave order, say, I suspend sit at home. You said no. No. You said no, my leader. I cannot suspend this sit at home because I have not seen you. I cannot suspend this sit at home because you have been treated in the most dehumanizing way. No. I want to continue to sit at home until they hear my cry. At least, if I come now to carry flag to protest in Abuja, they're going to kill me. I will be bringing 1 or 2 days in a week to protest for you, my leader, until you come out. That is not a crime. It is not disobedience. It is love. So why are you going to back down now? Is it not the same Nigeria we know? Are we talking about another Nigeria? Why are you going to the politicians to deceive you and tell you that they are going to give you on credit? You are giving them your demand on credit. Why should you give your demand on credit? Why should you give your right to civil disobedience on credit? Why are you going to abdicate your position, your right, everything on credit? What if they don't pay? Used. And let me tell you, what they are trying to do is to demoralize you, to make sure they chase away the spirit of Biafra that has possessed you. And once that spirit is out, what Nigeria is, before it can come back to you, it will reach the kingdom court. It happened during the answer. Nobody ever believed that with the momentum the answers gathered, Nigerians will back down. Irrespective of the AK-47 that was coming to them. Some people were collecting bullets and all that. People were killed. Nobody believed. With the spirit of answers that Nigeria will suppress it. But they did. They did. Now they have come again. They tell you we are going to use political process. And then, our leader suspended it. And then you said no. So you have not achieved why you embarked on every week sit at home. You have not achieved it. You have not achieved it. You are yet to achieve that every week sit at home you demand. You didn't achieve it. So why would you all of a sudden you give up? Somebody say he's going to listen, he's going to address what your concern. It has never worked in Nigeria. Nigeria has been a scam. Nigeria has always, indulged in scam, and the politicians are only interested in suppressing and demoralizing you at that moment. Immediately they succeed, you will never hear from them. Immediately they succeed in making you to come out now every Monday, you will forget about our leader. Forget about our leader. It will be the biggest sacrilege. It will be the biggest sacrilege not to continue every week sit at home. You further notice. I tell you now what is going to happen if they succeed in making Biafra work on Monday. The spirit is gone. We know these things. The spirit is gone. It is going to be the biggest mistake. Go and mark today's date, and I wish and I pray it never can happen, because I don't want to. What am I going to gain by being vindicated? What am I going to gain? That okay, at the end of the night, the sit at home, stop. People are coming every Monday. People are going out every week, and then at the end of the day, and then something will begin to happen. You will say, "Oh, Samuel Ekpa said it too. Ekpa said it, but nobody listened. Now he has been vindicated. I'm going to gain vindicated. I don't want to be vindicated. I don't want to be vindicated. I rather want the thing that is working to continue to work than just getting a upload of being vindicated. And I am not in this trouble for jamboree. I am not in this. I want to be pressing red button until Nigeria is reduced to zero. If I know what I will do today to destroy Nigeria this night, I will press the button. No wasting time. Let us sink this ship once and for all. Why are we wasting time? The only thing that will bring our leader out now is how serious we are, how consistent we are, how resolute we are. That we should be able to demonstrate that they cannot push us around. That is the only thing that will bring us. I am telling you the fact. To demonstrate that we cannot be pushed around. Interest. Now, when they succeeded in pushing you around, to manipulate you and push you around, so you have to go back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. How we normally do it. We always take back and retract and abandon what we are fighting for. No. We usually give up. No. You give up, you will continue to give up. Continue to give up. Consistency. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu have preached this thing, preached it for many years. Consistency. Do you know the meaning of consistency? Do you know the meaning of consistency? Consistency is that if you follow MAZI Nnamdi Kanu and believe that he is going to lead us to Biafra, you must be very consistent. You must follow the consistency approach. Consistency means that when you say you are sitting at home till MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is released, you don't change. Don't come tomorrow and say, okay, now I have listened because you promised me that you are going to release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, so I'm going to stop sitting at home. You are not consistent. Consistency is the key. So if you stop the sit at home that you voluntarily started, my brother, you have fallen out of the line. Oh, you don't fuck up. You don't fuck up. That means you are not consistent. When you are not consistent, you are not following the teaching of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu say consistency is the key. You sit at home today and I cancel it tomorrow. Is that consistency? No. You sit at home last week and cancel it this week. Is that consistency? No. You sit at home last week, this week, next week, upper week. Consistency. We know how serious you are. It is just like, let me tell you, it is just like tomorrow you are fighting for Biafra, and then next tomorrow you are fighting for election in Anambra. They never take you serious. Don't take you serious. You say, oh, there is no election in Biafra land. Or last year. There is no election in Biafra land. There is no election in Biafra land. We cannot have election in Biafra land. And then all of a sudden, I come to tell you, if we don't have election in Biafra land, they are going to bring their man to impose it on us. They are going to impose it on us. And once you fall into this kind of narrative and threat, they are going to impose it on us. You are gone. Been able to break you. They want to break you down. The only way to break you down is to make you not to be consistent. Not to be consistent. You can't be consistent if you allow politicians to manipulate you. Never. Once that consistency is not there, my brother, you are wasting your time. You are having fun. You are having fun in the struggle. You are not serious. You are not serious. Shout no election in Anambra yesterday, and then today, okay, let us have election. If we don't have election, they are going to impose something. It's a lie. It's a lie. Let me tell you, I have been saying this thing. They will not impose anybody. If there is no election in Anambra, they will not impose anybody. Will not. To give them work. You see, they want to destroy everything. They want to destroy Biafra land and all this. I have a different opinion. Different opinion is that if you believe that consistency is the key, why do you deviate after saying no election in Anambra? After saying no election in Biafra land? Are you still doing what you preach? Still doing what you preach. Preaching consistency. Consistency. We believe in consistency. Is that consistency? You can't even maintain your own principle. Own principle. You can't maintain it. They push you around. They push you front. They push you back. Tomorrow you pick up microphone. Consistency is the key. It is time we take a very big and dangerous step. It's time we make difficult decisions. It's time we make decisions that when people hear it, they say we are mad. It's time we make a decision that will shock the world. It's time we make a decision that when somebody hear it, they say we are mad. person will say we are mad. Time we make decisions. Decision that when somebody hear it, we say you are mad. But you know what? At the end of the day, maybe after 3 months, after 5 months of calling you mad, of criticizing you, the person will come to understand. The person will come to understand that are not just ordinary. We come to understand that you are not just ordinary. So what do? We stick to what we have been doing. We stick to what we decided to do, which is sit at home. We stick to it. Stick to it. We stick to it. Even if they come and say, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu will be released tomorrow. You people should not go out. You people should stay, don't stay at home. Let them release him before we stop. At the end of the day, if they don't release him, we add more. It's consistency. So you cannot be preaching consistency and you are breaching it. You are violating it at the same time. And you think you want to make a headway. You can never make headway in a struggle when you are not consistent. Consistency is the key. And if you believe in the philosophy of consistency is the key, then you must not back down from this sit at home until the demand you made are met. Cash and carry. And carry. Because you don't understand, people don't know the meaning of the word. Speak English. We don't know the meaning of the English word we speak. We use word. We don't know the meaning of those words we use. We don't know the word. The word. Everybody, consistency, consistent. I want you people to begin to take along this line. Yes. Practice it. Don't practice it. Now tell me, what is consistent in this past 2 months? In this last 2 months? Do we have consistency? Is there any consistency? The answer is no. Consistency. Because you see this one talking up, you see that one talking down. This one telling you MAZI Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Another one is telling you MAZI Nnamdi Kanu must be brought to court. And what are we demanding? What are our demands? Demanding. What is consistency? Today you demand MAZI Nnamdi Kanu must be released, and then the next thing now is that he must be brought. If you didn't bring him to court, to sit back, sit home. What is that consistency? We need to be consistent. We need to make our demand very clear. Our demand is that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu should be released. And that releasing of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu have process. Process. So you are using your own hand to destroy the spirit in this struggle. The spirit says consistency. Consistency. That is what the spirit of Biafra want to hear. Consistency. Once you pronounce something, once you pronounce, we want our leader to be released. Stick to it. Stick. Every condition you are giving, stick to it. That is why when I made a pronouncement of transferring our leader from the DSS to a correctional center, instead of me backing down, instead of me coming down to anything lower than that, I have to increase it. But for now, I still maintain a leader should be transferred from the DSS to a correctional center. Because I know it is almost impossible for them to just release him like that. Just take it step by step. And if you are demanding for him to be released unconditionally, you have the right to do that. That is also a welcome. Okay? You cannot be demanding for him to be released unconditionally. You demand it for almost 2 months now. And then the next thing is that you bring your hand back. Okay, let us, okay, now, let us just see him in the court. How can you be doing like that? Betraying the spirit of Biafra. Consistency. Consistency. There is no amount of threat. When you make a decision in struggle, stick by it. They are going to threaten you. They are going to intimidate you. They are going to do everything to you. Stick to it. Stick to it. Of anything, stick to it. Thank you, Uchenna, anyway, for your super chat. Wachineke, you are truly MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's disciple. Your doggedness and consistency is matchless. Thank you very much. Let me not go and start mentioning all this Afani Nitrum here, so that it will not break problem. Because now we are focusing. Thank you very much. So it is time to talk to our people, to start being reasonable. Consistency. And let me tell you, once, yes, when he come out, we apologize. Exactly. When he come out, we apologize. Yeah, believe me, if MAZI Nnamdi Kanu come out today, all these people, everybody will go into hiding. Now, he is not out. We're going to do everything we know possible. Pressure is coming from left and right, but consistency. Let it not be you demand freedom of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, and then the next day you are demanding for him to appear in the court. Doesn't make sense. Just be consistent. And let me tell you, it is only consistency that will take us, take us very far. Focus. Consistency, focus. Consistency, focus. We are demanding that we are not going to stop sitting at home until MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is released or transferred. We stick to that. Now, there is something. If we are going to sit at home for 1 month, they did not bring MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to court. How many months are we going to sit at home to demand his release? How many months? I am ready to sit at home 1 month. But the question is it when they did not bring him to court, we are going to now change that demand? That, okay, since you did not bring him to court, we are now changing that we are going to sit at home 1 month for you to release him. Consistency. Let us also be very reasonable. We are making this demand to be very reasonable. We are not, the people you are dealing with are smart people too. Higher advisors. Believe me, we are dealing with higher advisors who advise them. Thank you very much, Rising Sun News. So if MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is brought to court for 5 minutes in front of the judge and his case postponed to February 22, we will still sit at home for 1 month. No, because because my brother, that is exactly the question I raised yesterday. That I said everybody should get ready to sit at home, because they may not bring our leader to court. And even if they want to, if they see that we are going to do that, they may decide to bring him to court. When they bring him to court, they will create a scene. I am serious. It's no case. You see, you people don't know how difficult it is. You don't know until you are into legal business. In legal business, before you understand what I'm saying. It is too difficult. You have After creating all these things they are creating, after creating all these things all over the world, you bring MAZI to court, and then you don't have any case against him. You start reading count 1, count 2, and count 3, and all of them conspiracy to commit whatever, conspiracy to treason, and then you read all these things. At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. You think it is easy for any prosecutor to do that? My brother, we know that Nigeria, in Nigeria, what you have is rubbish. But believe me, reasonable prosecutor will bring MAZI to court, present the case. I know that some people don't have shame. He's asking the way forward. What is the way forward? Thank you. This is the kind of question we want. Grassroots, I know that yesterday you talked in a very different way yesterday. So I'm going to answer your question. The way forward is this. There are so many ways forward. Okay? The way forward is consistency. Like I have said now, the way forward is consistency. It doesn't matter what we decide. It doesn't matter. But whenever we decide on something, let us stick to it till the end. That is the way forward. Because if we begin to back down and come up and back down, up and down, we can never succeed. They know how to get us. So we need to be, we need to stand, on our toe. We need to be resolute. We need to stand on our word. When we say A, let that A be A. A be A. That is why it is very important. Let us not support lies. When people deliberately bring lies, let us not support it, irrespective of who the lie is trying to protect. Let us not support it. When you start to support lies, you can never be consistent. You can never. I am telling you, anybody that is supporting lie can never be consistent. Because one day, you support lie, you know that thing is lie, you support it. And then because you want to cover somebody that is your own, and then tomorrow you see the lie in the other way, and then you say, no, because I'm not covering anybody, I'm going to say it's a lie. Then you are going to use that character to put in what you do. That is where the inconsistency comes in. Consistency is a replica, a reflection of our life, how we live. There are people that when they decide something today, okay, they change their mind. Of course, when you are changing it's not like everything you do, you don't change mind. Of course, we are human beings. We change our mind. Somebody can decide to do something, and then after much thought, you change your mind. But in freedom fighting and in demand for civil rights movement, obedient, and in a situation like what we are doing now, you don't change your mind like that. Back down. No, you don't back down. Especially when you are dealing with manipulators. A manipulator come to you. If manipulator come, if government official, if you do something to you to talk to you, my brother, that thing you did got them. Somewhere that I have now found one secret, that any day I want the attention of these people, I will go and touch that thing, and you get the attention. Anything that makes the government attention to you, or the leaders pay attention to you, is something that you must take very seriously. So we have noticed one thing that makes these people to pay attention to us, and it is this seat at home. At home. So grassroots is that we are very consistent, and in this case now, the way forward is that entire Biafra must continue that weekly sit at home. It is dealing with the politicians. Fulani are not giving them, the Fulani are giving them sleepless night. And we must make sure that they get more sleepless night. Drastic, something is done. The only thing that we are looking for is, first of all, for MAZI to be transferred to a place where he can have access to medical care, where he can have access, where he can enjoy some kind of fresh air and enjoy some freedom. Not in this underground of DSS. No. That is our demand first. And then when we get to that bridge again, we are going to see how to cross from that bridge to another bridge, step by step. Step. So that is the way forward. The way forward is to stick to this one week, every week sit at home, and we can add it. Instead of stopping it, instead of reducing it, we add. And one thing is that when I was advocating, supporting Dr. Malafia, late Dr. Malafia, for 1 week Christian sit at home, we must be looking to that as well. If you want freedom, if you want to exit from Nigeria, you must be ready to carry everybody along. Everybody. When I mean everybody, I mean everybody. And that is why our leader is preaching to Hausa people. You know that? You know that our leader has been calling on Hausa people? Why is our leader calling Hausa people? When we talk about Christians in Nigeria, some of you want Simon Ekpa, bring Simon Ekpa Kebwe, Pastor Christians again. How many of them are talking? Okay, that's a problem. If there is opportunity today for us to join Christians in Nigeria, which we are, at least me, I'm a Christian. Christians in Nigeria to protest and sit at home for 1 week, you are going to say no. Some of you, when you hear 1 month, you begin to advocate. No. Let us try 1 week now. Let us try that 1 week. You don't want to hear from Simon Ekpa. Some of you already started advocating for it. This 1 month, instead of that, let us do 1 week. Oh my God, what a human being! And that is inconsistent. And when you hear me shouting 1 week, oh, 1 week, you want to kill everybody. You want to kill everybody. At least, even instead of 1 week, let us have 2 days now. My brother, we need to be serious. Be serious, very, very serious. Either we need to do everything to put pressure, and the pressure we have now is this. This is at home is dealing with the government. You don't know the insult. Some people say, how does that concern Buhari? My brother, it concerns Buhari. Do you know? You don't even know that he pays Buhari more than he pays you. Or the man in Asoro, Buhari in Asoro. He pays him. He pays the presidency. National community. All these things that are happening in the Southeast is going into history book. To be in the history that the entire Biafra on one every day, every week, a sit at home. It is going to be a history book. Buhari. So I want to show you now how the Fulani stole 500 billion CBN. 500 billion from CBN to fund terrorism. 500 billion from CBN to fund terrorism. So you see where their money is coming from. You know where their money is coming from. Thank you for super chat, Jonathan Benson. We appreciate you. Do you know where the Fulani money and arms and ammunition is coming from? It's coming from money. They have stolen 500 billion from Central Bank of Nigeria. How many of you are hearing about it? Of you are hearing about it. They have given the money to Fulani to buy arms. They have given it to Boko Haram to buy arms. And what they do is to come and cover it. They give the money to Fulani, they come and cover it, and MFLA, or what is it called, is doing everything to cover the money. 100 billion. I want you to check how much. 100 billion. How much is 500 billion? No. Let us go there. One moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So, can we think of anywhere across both heads where we can, push things that are moving from cash and from other places, bring it back, or you understand, or I'm looking at it, the maximum that I can negotiate is 20 billion on CIS because that is the one that is not paid that we approved for. So I've looked at the account, that is the cash and view. Yes, sir. That is 18 because they are 18 for the end of this 2 billion that I'm not for something to be done for EFCC. That I said is taking it as a coup. That is the maximum we can get from expenses.
You see, 500 billion to Fulani, 500 billion to Fulani. While we are contributing money, they are giving 500 billion to Fulani. You know what? After they give 500 billion to Fulani, you know what they did? They want to now see how to cover the money. And when you listen to the code they are using, how they are talking, you find out that these guys are retired criminals. All of them are criminals. They are talking like people in the Dalobu. They are talking, they are talking like they don't finish their sentence. They don't finish their sentence. Code. How criminals talk. Criminals, all of them. Finish their sentence. They talk and they cut it, and other person code what other person, because they know that the wire is being listened to. Talk and they code, and this one is talking and they code it, and then he talk and he pause. So he don't need to finish the sentence. That is to show you that these guys are criminally minded people. Every fellow is shouting, "Oh my God, what are we going to do?"
What's our shareholder for? Yeah?
You see, he wanted to say 34. You don't want to any number you are hearing here is billion. If you hear 500, they are talking about billion. If you hear 200, they are talking about billion. So, but they don't say billion. It is only when the other one is saying it's only when the other one is saying what they can put they can complete the sentence. BB.
Wow.
They're all gathered. They're all gathered there, trying to come up Fulani. Okay. Take deep breath. Man. We are packing our brain. Bonus. You see, thinking of all available options. Criminals leading the country. Imagine where 400 billion is missing. Do you know how the 500 billion is going? What the 500 billion is going to do? 500 billion is going to fix hospital. It's going to fix road. It's going to build a lot of infrastructure. 500 billion.
We are thinking of all available options. Because you would have to take 4 billion, we will put it in our market to take assurance from the negative, which is dangerous. Yes, no. We can't do that one.
Okay.
That would be dangerous.
Okay, that would be dangerous. Hi, Chineke God.
What do we do? The wise of the king is that can we get the finance ministry to agree to take some of it, even if it's just for the record?
Even if it's just for the record. Do you see how they cover fraud?
Even if it's just to do some book work.
Even if it's to do some book. See what government officials are doing. Criminals. This is why Nigeria is a fraud. You see?
What do we want finance to do in this case?
Okay.
The thought was that maybe we do some discussion with them, say, right, saying that the government will have to maybe appropriate or something.
This is the reason why when you talk about Biafra, they want to lynch you. When you talk about Biafra, they want to lynch you. These people, they say, "What are you?" And there's some people will say, "Your elite, they are not supporting you." Why would somebody like UKJ or KJ or whatever support you? Would MFLA support you? This is happening every sector of Nigeria economy. Criminals. The governor's own is even worse. Is worse. That is why when you, oh my God, that is why when you look at these people, you are expecting people in this government to come and support Biafra. Are you normal? At all? That's it. We are not expecting them. This is the last thing they will do. That is why when they hear MAZI Kanu, they want to enter ground. That is why when they hear Biafra, they are, everything in them is inflamed. They want to die. Hearing Biafra. That is why some people will say, over their dead body will Biafra come. Of this, I want you to listen to government officials. Fraud, crime. The finance ministry, everything is involved. The only thing they need to do is to write paper. Once they write paper, that is the end. The money is gone. The money is in the hand of Fulani. Buying AK-47, they are paying ransom to them. They are giving them. And Buhari is looking for money to borrow. Nasarok is looking for money. How much they say you want to borrow? Is it $4 billion? I don't know. 100 billion. I want you to convert it into a dollar, so for you to know how many dollar it is. But they say the president want to borrow money. Hey, Chineke mere. One Nigeria. I am asking you, convert 500 billion to dollar. How much president wanted to borrow? How much? $42 billion? $2 billion? Now let us continue. I will shock you today. Just watch. Wow. Damn it. America. I don't know. Okay. Nothing much you can do there. I don't have an intervention. That's not what. Look at them. Look at them. Fathers. Wow. Fathers and grandfathers. Incompetent leaders. Fulani, how do we get out of this issue? Go to the Fulani, you gave the money.
Because they know themselves to be very careful because, they don't want them
Auditor themselves need to be very careful. Okay. Wow. Tough one. Tough one. Tough one. Fulani is smiling to where they buy arms.
Yeah.
Money has been paid, the bank has recognized that amount in their income. And naturally, the auditors were also asked to confirm some of them. So if they did not deposit that money in the bank, and if the bank have not confirmed it, and if the auditor have not confirmed it, what do? They will write it off. Write it off. Account a balance again. Account a balance, they will write it off. But now the man is saying that because that money has been confirmed, the other money has been confirmed, and bank have received it, so for that reason they can't touch that one again. You see, they can't touch that one again. Had it been that this is happening before the bank confirmed that money, they wouldn't have confirmed that money. They will use it to write this one off. Country, I move. What Nigeria, I move. Tomorrow you will come, all of you shouting one Nigeria don't even eat 3 times a day. And all here now runu guy man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scam. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scam. Is a scammer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Look at your central bank governors. I want to see that has past 4 eyes. That man has passport. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Look at the government official. Everybody is a criminal. I said Nigeria breed criminals, and that is what is that is where we are different. 500 billion, just like that. Fulani carry it. They share it. Boko Haram. You are here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that. Nnamdi Kanu stolen your 500 billion. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stolen your money. Your collective money being stolen every day, every blessed day. To Fulani to buy arms and ammunition because war is coming to Nigeria. Let us watch. December. The initial thought was look at the heavy edge and bought into that. But we also realized that they have their end of the year, December.
So they will recognize that. And I was just asking
about our average gain. The use for this year. Billion.
It is already
very high.
Because 3 months.
One naira or 2 naira, that will change the whole thing. You see? You see? The first time. Criminals. These are the people. These are the people who are supposed to be in DSS dungeon, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You hear them? Did you see them? 500 billion. Change entire southern Nigeria for. They should use that money to build something. If Nigeria is a country where you have accountability, 500 billion is a big money. That will build a world-class infrastructure.
Now, so far, we are able to about 20 billion. Which is this kind. The federal has to called the so after 20 billion, how much is left? 100 of 100. 110.
Okay. 110. That's still a lot.
For it to move from negative to.
Oh my God. Governor Chico B of Central Bank. Now, let me. You have seen them. Seen them in my brother. I've seen them in the secret. You want to see them in the physical? Want to see them in the physical? Oh my God. You don't know how prepared we are. Huh? Do you want to see them in the physical? I want you to answer me. I want you to tell me, I want to see them in the physical. Tell me, I want to see them in the physical. See them in the physical? They say yes. Do you want to see them in the physical? Okay. First of all, let us check. Let us check how many likes we have. We have about 5,800 people watching. Almost 6,000 people watching at the moment. 2,700 on YouTube. So let us see how many likes we have first before we go to physical. You want to see the physical? Everybody is saying yes. You want to see them in the physical. This is the reason why you must abandon everything you do and start fighting for Biafra. Because in Nigeria, you have no future. Nigeria, you have no future. Absolutely no future. We have 2,700 people watching from YouTube, and we have only 1,000 likes. So let us go to 1,500. Let's go to 1,500 likes. We are going to have commercial, and then after this commercial, we come. After this commercial, we come for. Before then, we want to see 1,500 to 1,800 likes. It's not going to take you time, because when you like it, you are pushing it for other people to come and watch. Now, after this commercial, we are going physical. Don't miss the physical. No. It's very important. The physical is very important. Don't miss it.
Freedom of the people begins with their right to determine their existence, regardless of any external force. We live under the control of the colonial masters before the independence. And from the day of independence till now,
nothing have changed in the zoo contraption.
The evil colonial masters still control the forcibly amalgamated contraption of the zoological republic called Nigeria. In our educational sector, we are being controlled.
in our religious sector, we are being controlled.
In the military, we have no total control of it.
The Nigerian government is totally still in the hands of the
Hit the like button, hit the like button.
government.
Who remote controls every affair of the Nigerian state. They regard and treat us as slaves because they are evil colonial masters.
Biafrans can no longer accept such fates.
We are tired of forced marriage and slavery.
Hit the like button up to 1,500, 1,300 now.
Hey, we suffer from mental
And we still have
There is nothing we
1,700
can
people
put
watching
up in
on
Nigeria.
YouTube alone.
Biafra restoration will spell total freedom. And with real freedom, Biafra restoration is sure.
We have never experienced any total peace in Nigeria.
We have 1,400.
and ethnic wars has been the constant activities of the zoological
Let us go there, let us go there.
And military for the blind to take the lead.
We pay for everything we need: food, water, shelter,
And even the air we breathe.
Let us go there. We have 1,400
What
likes.
we believe,
and what we desire.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is sure. When we preach peace, they give us war.
When we preach love,
Hit the like button, hit the like
When
button.
we campaign for true federalism, they killed us.
And insist on oligarchy system of government in the hands of papers from their bottom tribe.
And when we say restructuring, our lands will be restructured with fire from their hell.
Hit the like button, hit the like button.
Our houses will be destroyed.
Our loved ones will die. Hunger and thirst rules our days.
forcing us to become beggars.
And we become wanderers all over the world.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is certain.
Speak, you die.
If you do not speak, you perish.
Death is the penalty for saying the truth. And when you think the lies will save you,
Hit the like button, hit the like button.
We practice one
So you can
traveling
invite,
and
because when
living
you are doing
together,
that, you are inviting
developing
other
it with
people.
our hard-earned money.
You are
despite
inviting
their
other viewers to
But they
come.
have been practicing divided Nigeria.
We are going to go
what
physical
Nigeria
now.
sticks to their lips.
They never invest and will never invest in our lands.
Neither will they promote any development.
Every mass killing in Nigeria is always centered on Biafrans.
This is the naked truth. And now listen to the conclusion.
Here we go. We've hit 1,500 likes. We've hit the 1,500 likes. And now we are going to go physical. Our own is that we kept our promise. We kept our promise. We are always very consistency. You know, we believe in consistency. We are very consistent in what we do. So we don't deceive you. We are going physical. Yes, we are going physical. We are going physical. We have finished the secret. We have finished the secret part of it, which is the audio, the wire part of it. Now we are going physical. I want everybody to watch this. Now, what I'm about to show you now will tell you how evil politicians in Nigeria are. It doesn't matter where they come from. We know our own politicians, we don't trust them. The politicians in Nigeria are evil. You just listen to this man, right? You all listen to them, how they were sweating in their pants, how they were peeing in their pants, how they want to cover the 500 billion, how they want to do, you know, all these things they did, all these things they said, everything they said. Now, look at a criminal now acting
that they are also going to face a wrath. A few questions. Has Nigerians ever asked how exactly Aboki FX collects his data that he publishes on his website?
A criminal you just saw now sweating on the phone. The phone was falling off his hand. He was sweating. Look at him now. Look at him now. He want to blame others. He want to look for where to collect the money. He want to look at what this man is acting here. Let me go there.
How many BDCs can claim that they have either seen a staff of Aboki FX come in to ask for daily rates? Or how many BDCs send daily returns on exchange rate to Aboki FX? And do they determine what the rate is and they post them illegally on their website? In which other country will an unlicensed single person be the one that sets exchange rate in that country? How come he sets exchange rate of our own currency? Why is he not setting exchange rate of pounds and dollar?
Can you imagine?
Or pounds and South African rand?
Yes.
Or pounds and Ghana cedi? Why target Nigeria?
Okay.
And yet, you are a Nigerian.
You see?
You choose to live in London,
Yes.
enjoy all the spoils in London at the expense of the blood of Nigerians.
Oh my God.
You will pay for
clap
it.
For him, clap for him. And the one thing that will shock you, one thing that will shock you is that everybody working with him know that he's lying. Everybody, all of them, they are there, looking at this man lying to Nigerians. Everybody know that he's lying. The people working with him, the people who were part of the conversation I just played now, all of them know that everything he's saying here is just a makeup, lies, to cover up what you're listening on that tape. You know what? They will be standing there. They will be pretending. They will be pretending. They will be very, very serious. When we talk about Biafra, see their family, boys, people they pay salary every month. They will say, Biafra waiting, Biafra waiting. My guy they work for CBN, which can Biafra. One, inside his mind, he will say, child, oh God, please, don't ever let this Biafra come. Because this people don't know what I'm getting in this government. You think that when he's shouting one Nigeria is because he loves you. He doesn't love you. It's because of the crime going on here. It's because this MFLA now, go and touch him now. Tell him, come and support Biafra for where? How can a criminal like this support Biafra? Because of this crime he is committing here now. 100 billion is one, only one crime. This is one crime. 500 billion is gone. One crime. 500 billion is gone. How can somebody like that come and support the situation of Nigeria? Is it crazy? Which country will do that one? My brother, listen to the lie. Listen. These are your leaders. Yes, look at him.
The CBN Act Section 2 does make it clear.
He's quoting Section 2 of CBN Act. Oh my
that
God.
Only the central bank can determine the value of the naira. And yet, a single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate of...
God, he is accusing other people of manipulating the rate of exchange. Chineke God. The thing he did, the crime he committed, he is now claiming that other people are manipulating. Chineke God. This is what you see. It is everywhere. It is in the police. It is in the army. That is why when they come to East, they go and tell their people to go and start killing their own officers in the East, so that they will call it IPOB, so that they will call it ESN. This is happening in all sectors of the economy. They will go inside the bush and they are going to cut the bamboo tree, and they will run outside. They will run to the road. Onye na-egbu achara. Ha gaa n'ime ọhịa, egbu achara. They will run out to the street. It is happening in the southeast. They will go and kill policemen, bomb police station, destroy police station, and they say it's IPOB. They will go and kill people in the checkpoint, collect their guns, bomb them, and they say it's IPOB. It is the same thing happening now in the CBN. IPOB is an exchange, the exchange. This man would have just begun to call IPOB name. IPOB is manipulating this. IPOB is meanwhile, he is the one doing it. At least you heard it from the audio. They are now trying to cover up the crime of 500 billion they gave to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition for the war that is coming. Jihad. That money can never be traced. Not be juju be that. Now let us watch. Watch as this man is lying to Nigerians and to the world.
A single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate for Nigerians, continues to make huge profits, continues to collect these profits in cash ATM in London, while other Nigerians suffer the consequences of this action. We will not allow this to continue
At all. How can you allow it?
What kind of registration does he have that allows him to do the kind of business he's doing?
I don't know.
People should tell me. How exactly does he collect this data? Do you know any BDC that supplies this data?
You see?
He should come out and give us this information.
Oh my God.
If he doesn't come out, we will find him.
I will find him.
I have given instruction to our expert.
Chineke God. This, oh my God. Nigeria breed criminals. Nigeria breed criminals. Everything in Nigeria is crime. They breed criminals. Look at this man. This man that you just listen to his voice now, for a way to cover crime he committed. Is now, we are going to, do you see how he's reading the paper? We are going to find you, we are going to get you, you are... This Nigeria have insulted us. Country have insulted people. People who are learned and very smart and brainy, scattered all over the world. Look at the impunity going on there. Look at somebody who is a central governor, a central bank governor. Hi, I get put there around. We're going to talk. Are we going to talk about the dead man in Nassau Rock? Are we going to talk about this one? CBN governor. Retired criminal. A retired criminal. The criminal, that is why we are going to find them. We are going to find them. Did you see how this man is reading like Chineke God? Hi. Hi. Listen.
To go after his website. And let it be clear, we will go after him.
Yes,
because we cannot allow this to continue. Since inception of this company in 2015,
yes,
he kept filing same cash at hand and net assets and shareholders' funds. You may go ahead and check his UK filing.
We'll go ahead. We are checking.
Yet millions of naira and thousands of dollars go through his account.
Exactly.
So that is the story of Aboki FX.
That is the story of Aboki FX. Where is the 500 billion? Where is the 500 billion? How does that got to do with Aboki? Did Aboki go into the account and pull 500 billion?
Here that is making news in social media. I'm not on social media. But let him come and meet me in Central Bank. Let him show his face.
Okay.
Those who feel they want to support him, to fight me, come out.
Okay.
Let's fight.
All right. We are fighting now. We are out. Chineke God. Those who want to fight me should not come out and fight. They are the madries. Hi, my people. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Somebody said WWE. Hi. Central bank governor. Criminals everywhere. Now, I want you to understand. We are talking about 500 billion. Billion. Nobody has been able to tell me. Chineke God. What is going on? Now, let me also show you something. Let me show you something. Now, that money, part of that money that is missing now, that they have used to purchase, to give to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition, and then other ones that are missing all these years, they have been stealing the money. This is where they decided to spend part of them. To spend part of them here. $100 each person at the UN. $500. Nigeria refused to protest for the very first time in history. They went and hired black Americans. They are paying them $500 each. I want people in America to make sure they look for the person who organized this scam. Paying people $500 each for protest. They should locate him. We are going to investigate him to know how much they gave him from the 500 million.
Sir, do you mind I ask a few questions? Can I record you? I just want to know what is going on today.
Well, this is protesting for Nigeria.
Oh, for Nigeria.
Okay.
For stronger Nigeria. Say Nigerian Christian,
Not
not target of genocide or ethnic cleansing. So what part of Nigeria are you? You're not in Nigeria. So how then you're not in Nigeria and you're protesting for Nigeria?
Can you imagine what they said? Nigerian Christian not target.
But you know, when you got to protest, you got to protest with the information and the stuff that is happening.
For you to know how stupid the Fulanis are, they say Nigeria Christians not target. Who are the target then? So they are targeting somebody. They are targeting somebody, they are targeting group, but not Christian. You see why? Do you see why I have been shouting for a 7 days in support of Dr. Malafia's suggestion? Do you see why? Now, some of you that were attacking me for supporting that Christian sit at home for 1 week. Do you know the reason why they write Christian there? You don't know. You know the reason why they write Christians are not target in Nigeria. You know, because they know the power in that thing I was advocating. They know the power in what Dr. Lafia said. They know that will be the end of Nigeria. No. They know that any day Christians succeeded in sitting at home for 1 week in Nigeria, that Biafra you are fighting for, that is the beginning of Biafra. That day Biafra will be declared. You don't understand that. You covered your face because Simon Ekpa is advocating for it. You think you are the only one who wants Biafra. You see, did you see them carrying any other thing there? You see that this signboard you see here, very important. Nigeria Christians are not target. They not write Muslims are not target. Why do they not write it? Because we have to use this Christianity, whether you like it or not. I am a Christian. Everything that now they killed Obadia, they killed the Dr. Malafia because of that. That is what could be or should be one of the strongest weapons we are going to use to fight Nigeria. Every Christian to come together. We can't do this thing alone. We need others. Very reasonable. We need others. This is a time where we cannot just sit and say, okay, what to consign us? They should come and join. No! Everybody raise up hand. We have to run and take it. We need this. We need this freedom more than anybody. The Biafrans need this freedom more than anybody. Need more than anybody in Nigeria. I want you to understand that whatever I am saying, whatever I am doing, I am just doing it with passion. I have no ulterior motive. Struggle, nothing to hide in this struggle. But everything I do, one day you are going to see the result. One day you are going to see where it is coming from, where it is going. Now you see somebody carrying Christians are not target. Why? Why do they write Christian is not target? Because they know what it could be if Christian in Nigeria decided to embark on 1 week sit at home. That will be the end of Nigeria. It will be the end, completely end. They use the people that I am fighting Biafra with to fight it. If IPOB worldwide decide to embark on supporting and projecting and propagating Christians to support Christians at home, we are going to be successful. Believe it. Not fighting something else. If we have used the energy all this week to propagate Christians sitting at home in Nigeria, by now, a lot of GOs, a lot of pastors, all this, they may have been preaching it. Did you not hear Mbaka? Did you not hear the Mbaka, the latest Mbaka preaching? Did you not hear it? I'm going to play it here. Well, don't worry. A moment. I think we have
So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why do you have the placard?
You see, how did you know that the Christians are not the target? How did you know that? He don't know. They have just wrote it and give it to him.
Look, let me tell you, me, I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this? Or you paid to do this?
Yes.
I just joined in with everybody.
Because
you didn't know it.
Black, white.
No, I understand. It is good to support brothers, to support the culture, but also it is also good to protest and pass the right information, right?
It's a lot of information going out here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people twist a lot of things up.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure what
But you got to do a little bit of digging.
however, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help everybody out.
I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're doing what they asked you to do. At least you're paid to do this, and you're doing what you get paid for.
No, it's not about pay, you know what I'm saying? It's just about helping people out.
I understand, but they gave you the wrong information, though. I'm just trying to help to bring you out. We all are from Africa. So when they give an information that is not correct,
I don't know what was correct. All I was told that they needed me for this.
for this, who was that bring you people here?
They got a bunch of little kids over there in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
They asked me, "Yo, Tom, will you go over there and help us out?" So I decided to go over there and help them out.
No problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know what is going on. Thank you. Sir, good day. Is it okay if I talk to you on the camera?
I'm really not supposed to do that. The guy is, he's in charge.
Okay, they don't want you guys to talk on the camera. All right, no problem. Huh? We're Biafrans.
Huh?
We are Biafrans.
Okay.
So they don't want you talking to us?
How can you tell me?
But where are you from? I just want to know. So you're not from Nigeria?
No.
How come you have Nigeria in your list?
I should have said that.
All right, I understand the problem. No, I will not. Hello, brothers. Is it okay if I talk to you guys on camera? Okay, please. I just want to find out what is going on here today. You're protesting? Yeah, I see your plug that says stronger together. So what part of Nigeria are you from, sir? Huh? Do you mind me asking that?
You don't have any place. You don't know. You know where Nigeria is.
Where are you from, sir?
This guy don't know where Nigeria is in the map.
So he no one talk because in bus don't come out. People will pay them don't come out.
But this is bad.
They ask them to come and help us. They are helping out. It's okay. They don't know anything.
How much money they pay the person that is organizing it?
It's all right. It's all right. Exactly. You should know why you're carrying placards and the reason why you're carrying placards. You understand? I can see my sister. I just want to know what part of Nigeria you're from. We all are from there. Huh? I'm from the east. The eastern part of, huh? Where you from? What's the name? Huh? Your name? I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. It's called Biafra. So where are you from? Simple? Okay. Listen, his friend over there is giving him St. John. He shouldn't stop. It's all right. Thank you. We know what's going on. Thank you.
You just watch that. You've just watched that. And let me also show you that we are talking about 500 billion, sorry. 500 billion. 500 billion. Now, this is Southeast Biafra land.
Situation report. We are going to Owerri now. No road. Before electrical. No road. Better use transport, don't drive. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature.
Look at.
Before electrical nature.
See that?
Situation report. We are going to Owerri now. No road. Before electrical. No road. Better use transport, don't drive. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature. Before electrical nature.
You see that? Now you will not see anybody. This is it's gonna take almost a decade. He's gonna stay there for decade before they fix it. And even if they're going to fix it, they are going to fix it in a very shady way that it will not last for few months or few years, and again in the problem again. I'm gonna stop here, and you have just watched what makes you. What you watch today is the reason why most of the politicians will never support Biafra. They will never support Oduduwa. They will never support disintegration of Nigeria because they are criminal and they will not survive decent and the sane society. They will never survive. They will not survive. They cannot live without crime. They cannot live without corruption. They cannot live without loot. You can imagine where a central bank governor, this kind of deep crime and corruption. You can imagine. Just think about it. If a central bank governor can be this dubious, imagine. Do you know? I'm telling you, somebody who is in money. Imagine where the amount where the amount is stealing his own 500 billion, and they are sharing it to Fulanese. They're sharing it to people who are going to America. 500. But you, as a Nigerian, when they want you to protest, they give you 500 naira. 500 naira in Abuja. You come and start protesting. This note, I'm going to say, God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. God bless Biafra. God bless the Oduduwa Republic. God bless the Middle Belt. God bless Amazonia. God bless ESM. May God bless IPOB worldwide. God bless MAZI and Bikano. May God bless you watching this program. Remember to go join our Telegram channel where we are going to launch our app. Very, very important. Link was posted on my page. It is on our page now. If you go there, you will see the Telegram. Go and join so that immediately we get to 2,000, we are going to release the app and you are going to test it and tell us what you think. Thank you very much. May God bless you. God bless Amazonia, and good night. Have a very, very, very wonderful good night. Yes, Ogechi, I have to sleep.